All right, all right. We back. We back. Yeah. So, how are we taking responsibility in our lives? And I'm going to have to talk about myself on this. And my biggest growth on this, honestly, was executing on what I was told to do. But I had to invest in it. I had to invest in getting told what to do by the right person. Because sometimes I'd hear this information for free, and guess what? I don't act on it. I don't take action on it. I don't implement it. I make all these excuses. I make all these mental, the usual human thing, right? We all got it. And I had to take a stand and be like, look, if I want to get different results, if I want to move forward, I'm going to have to invest in myself, pay for the advice, and implement it. Like, there's no other way. So what I would do is I'd find someone who I connect with, someone who speaks to me a certain way where I'm more aware, I'm more awake, I'm more aligned. And what I would do is buy their program, buy their course or whatever, just to get in that energy. And I had no choice but to implement it. I would have no choice but to implement it. Because in the end, the only person that's holding ourselves back is us. There's no one holding you back. There's no one in the office, in the presidential office, that is intentionally going, hey, once I'm in here, I'm gonna hold so-and-so back. They don't even know who you are. They don't even know who you are. So at the end of the day, it's just you versus you. You're holding yourself back. And I'm gonna admit, I held myself back. I made excuses. I went in circles. I didn't action on the exact plays I was told to run on. But the times I have, the times I did, my mind was blown. I was astonished. It was a level of awakening because I literally changed my life because I took action. Literally just taking action. And the crazy part was, it's like, you want to quit. You want to go a different route. You want to just start making excuses. And it's like, no, you got to stick to it. You have to go through the discomfort and go through that pain. And that's what a good coach does. Is like, they keep you in alignment towards what you're supposed to do when you're trying to talk yourself out. And that was the hardest thing to do. And so to go through that and see it for myself, it was an awakening. It was a morning. It was a realization that, hey, it's on me. Hey, it's just me holding myself back because it's like I wanted to talk myself out of it. I wanted to do something else. I was blaming it on this. A good example is I'd get on a certain diet to get on a certain fit plan, and midway through, not even midway through, like a quarter in, it started getting discomforting. It started getting difficult, annoying. My mental fog would come in, my discomfort. I miss my comfort foods, and then I'm not seeing the progress of quantum leap of losing 3 pounds in 2 days, which is impossible. Well, not really impossible. It's just not a good look, but it's not part of the plan. The plan was to lose 1 pound a week, but that's for later details. I start saying, I'm like, maybe you got to go on keto, and this is not the workout, or maybe I got to be plant-based. The minute you start something and it gets discomforting, you want to talk yourself out. You want to find a way out. This is not for me. This is not working. I don't know. And the good coach just comes in and goes, stick to it. Stay on it. This is what you need to do. You need to go through that discomfort. You need to go through that phase. And I did it. I got to post pictures of my transformation. But yeah, the results people look for, what's holding them back is going through a phase where it's discomforting. It's annoying. It's in the way. Shiny object syndrome is like everything else is shiny, but the thing you're doing all of a sudden, it's a crazy feeling, but we have to go through it. We have to go through it. And that's what exactly is that a good coach does. And that's what leads me back to what I was saying. It's like we hold ourselves back because when it comes to doing what we need to do, we're just disconnected to the discomfort, to the pain, but we love our athletes when they do it. The pro athletes that wake up early and win championships and going through all that training and injuries and booing and all that, like they do it. They do it, and we applaud them. Well, you got to go through yours and you got to applaud for yourself. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. You need to implement exactly what you need to do and clap for yourself because no one else is going to do it. Shoot. Most of us will have people rooting against us. Most people will come around and be like, oh, that's impossible. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, I know my cousin's, neighbor's, sister's, relative, coworker, they tried it and it didn't work for them. Probably not going to work for you either. And here we go, just changing course, mental, because someone else said something. What you need to do is implement exactly the plays from someone who's already doing it. Someone who's running the plays. Someone who has a proven track record of getting the result you want. Then you stick to that implementation because it's something new, right? It's a new habit. It's a new discipline. It's a new focus. And guess what? It creates a different result. So once I went through mine, like that's how I look at the world now, because I got a result for like more than 10, 15 years I tried to get and never got. I didn't have the proper structure, implementation, the proper knowledge, the proper plays. And even if I did have it, once it got hard, I would have quit. Once it got hard, I would have altered out, especially if it was free, especially if I wasn't being mentored or walked through. And that's exactly what we need in order to grow. We need to surround ourselves with someone who is implementing, someone who has results, who has taken action. That's why, for example, in the NBA, you'll see coaches who won championships as players. Most of them will become coaches. Because why? They want to win a championship. They want to win a championship. The team organization wants to win a championship. Players want to win championships. And why not a better play? Why not a better playbook? Why not a better program than to be ran by someone who's won one before? Someone who has the experience to say, hey, these are the decisions we got to make. This is the kind of adjustments we got to make. This is the kind of framework we got to run in order to get this result again. And why not someone better who's gotten the result, right? And that's who you listen to. And that person with experience, with rings on their hands, who's coaching a team, is telling these players, look, you're doing this, you're doing that, but we need you to do this, we need you to do that. And a trusted ally looking over someone's blind spot. When things get out of hand, when things get, chaotic, there's someone on your corner, putting you back into alignment and saying, hey, let's stick to this effective framework, this effective plan. Let's stick to that. And that's what we all need, So with this is just basically whatever you're trying to do, whatever plan, vision you got within you, it is possible, 100%. It is possible. You just got to stick with it. You just got to run it. There's no other way but to run it. So I'll leave y'all with that. Gonna close this out. So on to the next. Peace.